Good morning. So, if you're coming in, give me a hello in the comments, hit a replay. If you find this helpful, share it if it debunks a few myths that maybe have gone around for a while. So, I had a message in one of our check-ins from one of the ladies this week, and it said, on this day, not the best start, we had a fry-up, but... And she went on to say, what she did later in the day, how she made a few swaps in the fry-up. So she was like... I just went for bacon, eggs, lots more beans than I normally would. Had some mushrooms in there, tomatoes in there. And I just ate till I was full. I used the 50% rule where I was like, just stop halfway through. How much would I actually eat? This is a bigger fry up than I'd cook at home. All of these things. And I was like thinking, not the best start, but actually this is a great start. You've got protein in, you've got fibre in there, you've got some veggies in there. And you've been really aware of how full you are. And actually, that's probably the key thing amongst everything. And it led on to, is it okay to have fry-ups? Are they okay? They're probably not okay. I should probably have a granola or something like this. And what's the best breakfast? And I know I've been talking about breakfast a lot recently because it comes up a lot. And so what I wanted to just touch on, in short, it obviously comes down to your overall calories across the day. But obviously your breakfast, like I've been talking about, can have quite a big effect on your subconscious intake throughout the day then. Higher protein intake is going to probably subconsciously lower your food intake and help your hunger throughout the day, which is going to be a good thing. So it's not that anything is off limits at all. You can, we're all adults, we have permission to eat what we want in the morning, but making those swaps, like the person said, that wasn't good, because in their head, they're thinking fry up, bad. That's just, token, but there's many... A fry-up's not a fry-up, right? You can have many different varieties. You could have more eggs in your fry-up than you normally would. Beans, so you're getting that fibre in as well. Maybe you have less fattier cuts of sausages in there. Leaner bacon's actually relatively lean if you cut the fat off the side. All of these things that are choices we have. I'm not saying you have to do that, because let's face it, when you have a fry-up, what do you do at lunchtime? What do you do in your snacking? Do you snack? Or are you just so full up? So this is the interesting thing that we talked about. How full were you after this? I was stuffed. Barely had any lunch. Barely slept. And I was fine till the evening. And it was interesting because if she would have had a lighter breakfast, what would she have been like at lunch? Well, I'd have probably eaten more. And it's about thinking about the choices we have and what suits us better in that. Hey Pam, hey Nikki, hey Lou, hey Michaela. Because there's no right or wrong. It seems like there's a right or wrong in that moment, because it's like, well, surely this fruit and yogurt is better. But what if, and it could be, I'm not saying you have to stick, the one is better than the other, but then if your subconscious intake changes throughout the day then, and maybe you eat less throughout the day, maybe that actually suits you better. Maybe you have less to think about, less to plan in your day. And if that works for you, then I would say go for that. And actually maybe a fry-up can be a part of it. And I'm saying this 15 minutes before we're likely to have a fry-up, and albeit more eggs. It's going to be eggs, bacon, baked beans. I don't think we've got mushrooms. We have got some mushrooms now, and mushrooms, and that's it. So it's like there's nothing kind of bad about that, but you could call it a fry-up. And I guess how you cook it can also be a role here, whether you use grilling or not, and we can go into oils and all sorts of that stuff. Burning, for example, you don't want to burn foods. You might have heard of acrylamide, which isn't the best. It has some links. Oh, we've got Incy Spider on the way. That's a great video bomb, isn't it? Oh, there's something there. So anyway, I hope that helps, and I hope you get an insight into the Incy Spider coming in on there. Any questions, just let me know, and we will go from there. Take care.